ACDC has a signature sound that is instantly recognizable. The pounding rhythm of the drums, the electrifying guitar riffs, and the gritty vocals combine to create a sound that is distinctly ACDC. The classic lineup of Angus Young, Malcolm Young, Phil Rudd, Cliff Williams, and the late Bon Scott, later replaced by Brian Johnson, created timeless hits such as Back in Black, Highway to Hell, and Thunderstruck. These tracks continue to dominate airwaves and energize sports events worldwide. AC/DC's influence on other bands is indisputable. Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and countless others have cited AC/DC as a major influence. The simplicity yet mastery of their music, combined with their high-energy performances, has inspired many bands over the years. But AC/DC's impact isn't confined to just music. Their iconic lightning bolt logo is a symbol of rock and roll, and their music has permeated pop culture, featuring in numerous movies, TV shows, and video games. Their track, Back in Black, has become a film industry cliché, and Thunderstruck is a favorite at sports events around the globe. Did you know AC/DC once held the record for the loudest concert ever? Their 1980 Back in Black tour concert in London broke the sound barrier, reaching a staggering 130 decibels. The noise level was equivalent to standing next to a military jet taking off. The sound was so intense that it caused structural damage to the arena, and resulted in some concertgoers experiencing permanent hearing loss. Tribute bands around the world continue to keep AC/DC's music alive and well. Bands like Back in Black and High Voltage pay homage to the original band's sound and energy, capturing the very essence of AC/DC. So, what makes AC/DC the greatest rock band of all time? It's their unique sound, their influence on other bands, their cultural impact, and their legacy that continues to thrive today. There's no denying the power and the lasting impact of AC/DC in the world of rock and roll. From their humble beginnings in Australia to their status as global rock icons, AC/DC has left an indelible mark on the music industry and continues to inspire new generations of rockers. Their legacy is not only measured by their record-breaking concerts or the number of tribute bands they've inspired, but also by the timeless appeal of their music that transcends generations. So, the next time you hear the thunderous sound of AC/DC's music, remember that you're listening to the greatest rock band of all time. Whether it's the hard-hitting Back in Black, or the electrifying Highway to Hell, each song is a testament to their enduring influence and their unparalleled contribution to rock music. But what do you think? What's the greatest AC/DC album of all time? Is it the multi-platinum Back in Black, the legendary Highway to Hell, or perhaps it's one of their lesser-known gems? We invite you to cast your vote in the comments section below. And while you're at it, why not share some of your AC/DC memories? Whether it's the first time you heard an AC/DC song, a memorable concert experience, or a special moment that their music has soundtracked, we'd love to hear your stories. Remember, you're listening to the greatest rock band of all time, and each time you press play, you're not only enjoying their music, but also being part of AC/DC's ongoing legacy. As we revel in AC/DC's legacy and influence, let's take a moment to remember where it all began. AC/DC's journey to stardom was not an overnight success. In fact, it was a culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and an unwavering dedication to their craft. The band was formed in 1973 by brothers Malcolm and Angus Young. With a vision to create music that was raw, powerful, and uncompromisingly rock and roll, they set out on a journey that would eventually make them one of the biggest bands in the world. But the road to success was not without its challenges. Struggling to find their sound, the band went through numerous lineup changes before finally settling on Bon Scott as their lead vocalist. His unique voice and charismatic stage presence became a defining characteristic of AC/DC's sound. However, in 1980, the band faced a major setback with the untimely death of Scott. This could have been the end of AC/DC, but instead, they turned their tragedy into strength. With the introduction of Brian Johnson as the new lead vocalist, the band not only survived but thrived, releasing their best-selling album Back in Black just months after Scott's death. Their resilience and determination laid the foundation for their future success, proving that AC/DC was, and always will be, a force to be reckoned with in the world of rock music. As we delve deeper into AC/DC's impressive journey, it's impossible to overlook the monumental albums they've released, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of rock history. Their breakthrough album, Highway to Hell, released in 1979, catapulted the band into international fame. Not only did it peak at number 17 on the Billboard 200 in the United States, but it also established ACDC as a force to be reckoned with in the hard rock genre. Yet, this was just the beginning of their journey. The band's resilience and determination were further highlighted with the release of Back in Black in 1980. Despite the tragic death of their lead singer Bon Scott, AC/DC rose from the ashes and delivered an album that went on to become one of the best-selling albums of all time. With hits like Hell's Bells and You Shook Me All Night Long, Back in Black is a testament to AC/DC's ability to turn their tragedy into triumph. But AC/DC's success didn't stop there. They continued to dominate the rock scene with albums like For Those About to Rock We Salute You and The Razor's Edge. Each album showcased the band's evolving sound while staying true to their hard rock roots. From the catchy riffs to the powerful vocals, each album is a testament to AC/DC's enduring appeal and musical prowess. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the band's influence on other artists and their lasting cultural impact. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the iconic albums that have defined AC/DC's legacy in rock and roll. In 2003, AC/DC's contribution to music was officially recognized in a way that only a select few in the industry can boast of. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a prestigious accolade that immortalizes the world's most influential musicians and their impactful contributions to the evolution of rock and roll. This wasn't just a milestone for the band, it was an affirmation of their tireless dedication, their relentless pursuit of musical excellence, and their unwavering determination to overcome any adversity that came their way. It was a moment that solidified their place in the pantheon of rock legends. Reflecting on this honor, the band members have often expressed their humble gratitude and astonishment. In their acceptance speech, they acknowledged the support of their fans, their resilience in the face of loss, and the pure love of rock music that has driven them to create such iconic anthems. They paid tribute to Bon Scott, their late lead singer, whose spirit they believed was very much alive in that moment. This recognition cemented AC/DC's place in rock history, and it was a testament to their enduring influence and legacy. Their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wasn't just a celebration of their past success, it was an acknowledgement of their ongoing impact on the world of music. As we move on to explore the band's influence on other artists and their lasting cultural impact, let's pause to appreciate this momentous occasion that truly encapsulates the essence of AC/DC's journey. As we've explored the international impact of AC/DC, let's now turn our attention to their homeland, Australia. AC/DC's success has had a profound impact on the Australian music scene, helping to put the country on the global rock map. The band's roots in Sydney and their rise to international fame have inspired countless Australian musicians, demonstrating the potential for Aussie rock bands to make it big on the world stage. The influence of AC/DC on Australian bands and musicians cannot be overstated. Bands like Jet and Airborne have been heavily influenced by AC/DC's hard rock style, while individual musicians have cited the band as a major influence on their careers. AC/DC's music continues to be a staple on Australian radio, and their concerts down under are often sold-out affairs, demonstrating their continued popularity and iconic status in the country. To this day, AC/DC's legacy continues to inspire and influence Australian music. Their journey from the gritty pubs of Sydney to the grand stages of the world serves as a potent reminder of the power of rock music and the enduring appeal of the band's signature sound. As we delve deeper into AC/DC's cultural impact and influence, it's clear that their roots in Australia have played a significant role in shaping their sound, their ethos, and their enduring legacy.